Burtt, building worlds from the sound up. This is what I learned. Sound designers are assigned the task of creating a world of sound. Movies are most inspiring when they require a whole new original world of sounds. With sound design and animation, there's nothing that comes free, meaning you are unable to get natural sounds from a set or location. When there is less dialogue in a movie like WALL-E, it puts more emphasis on each subtle sound that occurs. Sound is how people connect to the characters. Burtt says the most important thing for a sound designer is to make the right choice for the right sound for the right moment in film. Ben interestingly discovered that when you strike a slinky, there's not just a clunk sound, but a pew laser sound that is made because the higher frequencies are traveling faster than the mid and lower frequencies throughout the slinky. In the roots of sound design for film, there were devices built to create all kinds of sounds. Disney used hundreds of props to create sounds for Disney cartoons. Disney also used musical sounds for sound effects such as cymbals and instruments. Disney would simulate sounds they couldn't record out in the world due to technology at the time. Disney would have gadgets that could be played like instruments and lined up with film perfectly. The gadgets have been preserved by Disney to this day. A lot of the wind we hear in movies has been artificial wind. Thunder sheets are amazing sheets of metal that can produce great thunder-like rolls and low-frequency rumbles. If a subtle sound sounds kinda sad without intending to, it will be interpreted as sad unless you fix it. Burtt simply asks himself, if these objects, places, things really existed, what would they sound like? What would be the physics of how they work? However, he will abandon sounds and signs if they don't work, and he'll go with what works emotionally. Sounds can be orchestrated together to punctuate emotions with sounds that are justifiable as a part of the character's function. Each character has sounds that are character-based. Sound effects can function like a voice and can be expressive too. Disney used innovative electronic tool for modifying the human voice called the Sonovox. Performers would hold speakers against their throat and would create an oddly digital and robot-sounding voice effect. The voice of Eve is a modern example of the same technique using a vocoder. The input is a human voice, and on the other end you can put a tone-changing performance and giving it electronic nuances. This technique incorporates the soul of the human voice, yet makes the sound more synthesized. There was years worth of work until the team at Pixar arrived at a set of sounds for the main characters they felt comfortable with that comprised the voice alone. The more inventive sound gets, the more it becomes subjective and becomes sounds within the ear of the beholder. The end result is a product which involves thousands, maybe tens of thousands of decisions, and also thousands of sounds, and all these sounds add up to the world of WALL-E. My biggest takeaway from the video is just how clever and immense the world of sound really is. It's amazing how sound designers are able to make immersive sounds and effects with just the simplest devices and techniques. It boggles my mind how Burtt and Pixar were able to make the sounds for the world of WALL-E starting with basically nothing. The world of sound can seem overwhelming, but there's no doubt that it is absolutely a thing of beauty. Thank you.